All right. Part one, we kind of jumped around, covered how you got into music. A little bit about your first band, and basically about the music scene in general. Uh, right now, I want to get into. In addition, you have two sides to your music right now. One is the full band, the Phoenix Bridge, but I want to talk about your solo acoustic stuff because that is. I love the Phoenix Bridge, but that is, to me at least, the more interesting experimental side of your music. Am I right?
Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's gotten to be more of a collaborative thing now, but I mean, it's. I mean, there's a lot of people who look at it mainly as like a Patrick Lever like solo thing, but it's really not. I mean, it may have appeared that way in the beginning because it was mostly him at the time, but I like to think that since I've joined, it's become more group oriented, and I believe it has.
Okay.
And I'm very proud of what we do, and I'm very excited about the direction we're going.
And I mean, unfortunately, with a lot of the area's original music, you have to do most of your shows outside. We talked about this in part one, down in Philly, up in New York, even over in Jersey. But a lot of this also gives the Lehigh Valley bands a chance to play in some major venues like the legendary Dobbs, which is, world famous, and even some of the major rock bands have played there back when nobody knew about them.
Yeah.
So this also gives you a chance to be a part of the play places that are part of the music history, the entire music history, not just Lehigh Valley music history. So when did you do your first solo show? Like how did you decide, as far as getting into the solo acoustic, or I don't even like to call it a pure acoustic.
Well, to be perfectly honest, it was a fiscal decision. I realized that by doing the solo thing, it was very much an issue of like simplicity, and I didn't have to worry about anyone else. It was just me and my guitar. I came in, I set up the gear, I played my ass off for a few hours, I got paid, I packed up, and I left, and I didn't have to worry about anyone else's screw-ups but my own.
Okay.
Plus, I didn't have to pay anyone else. It was mainly a way to make extra money while while also pursuing the band thing and working whatever real quote unquote job that I
The paycheck, the steady paycheck, yeah.
Plus, I like doing the solo thing because it gives me the freedom to just do whatever, whenever. I don't take set lists with me to my solo gigs. I just
Now that part I didn't know, honestly.
Yeah, I never use a set list. I mean, I have like a list of songs that I can pick and choose from at my whim, but I don't put them in order, or I don't spend a whole lot of time preparing for the solo gig. I just dive into it like head first, and I fly by the seat of my pants. Whatever, like anything is possible at any time.
So the natural surprise, the surprises, the twists and turns are actually natural, not planned out. Like I said, I've seen you several times. I never even figured that out.
I mean, nothing is planned. I mean, there's certain songs that I will do like more often than others, but for the most part, it's completely open-ended. I love that freedom. I love like how organic it is. I love knowing that it could go at any direction, based on my own whim, or if I choose to take requests based on that. And there are moments where I don't know what to do next, so I'll call on the audience, be like, "Hey, what do you want to hear?" And I'm really big on audience participation, and it's kind of a downer when I have an audience that either doesn't respond to what I'm doing, or maybe they don't even know what they want to hear. They're probably just waiting for me to call all the shots.
Even though we are up north, I have heard the Freebird shout at with several bands also. It's like, hold it, I did leave the South, right? It's like for some reason Freebird and Skinner, no matter where you live, are like especially if people are wasted, it's like that's the ultimate fallback for
It's a
everybody.